Interactive Video Lesson 1. If you're using a smartboard and video player, picking up the pen or eraser will pause the video. If you're not using a smartboard, you must pause the video when asked to pick up a pen. Looking at the first problem, problem 1, you'll notice that we have the problem listed twice. Below the red line is where you are to do your work. Up above is where we will place the answers, and you can check your work against ours. Not to worry, when you pick up the pen, the video will stop until you place the pen back in the tray. Once that's done, we will perform the same operations you did, and you can check your work. Please pick up the pen now. Lesson 1, Problem 1. If you look above here, we will do the same problem you did, and hopefully we will do it the same way. You'll notice that the 4 is greater than the 7, so we must regroup. What that means is we have to go over to the tens column. This is no longer a 2 because we're going to borrow a 10, and makes that a 1. We bring a 10 over here, and now that's a 14. 7 from 14 is 7. This is a 1 now, so we bring that down, and we did not touch the 100 column with the 2's. So the answer is 217. Let's look at the other problem. 8 from 2 cannot be done, so we must regroup. We're going to borrow from the tens column 110. Instead of a 3 now, that is a 2. And we bring a 10 over here. So now it's 8 from 12. 8 from 12 is a 4, and 1 from 2 is a 1. And again, we did not touch the hundreds column, so we just simply bring down a 2. Hopefully your answer looked just like ours. Please pick up an eraser and erase your screen. Thank you. Okay, here we are looking at problem 2. Now, we're trying to keep this the same basic concept for everything we do up here, so because we're all learning. Okay, please pick up a pen and solve the 2 problems below, and then place the pen back in the tray, and we will show you what we think is the answer. Please do that now. Okay, let's look at the first one. 7 from 4 cannot be done, so we must regroup, which means simply we go over to the tens column and we're going to pull a 10 over. So that makes it from a 2 to a 1. And then this is now a 14, which is easy to do. 7 from 14 is 7. And we now have a 1. Bring that down. So your answer should have been 17. Okay, let's look at this one. Again, very simple, very basic, same rules. 7 from 4 cannot be done. It's too small, so we have to regroup. So we go over to the tens column. Here's a 3. We are going to take one of the 10s, and we now make that a 2. And bring the 10 over to the 4, and that's now 14. 7 from 14 is 7. 2 from 2 is 0. And we bring down the 1. Hopefully your answers look just like ours. Please erase the screen and place it back in the tray. Thank you. Problem 3. You'll notice that this one is a little bit more difficult than the previous 2. Please pick up a pen, take your time, and solve the problem. When done, place the pen back in the tray. Please do that now. Okay, let's solve the first one. You'll notice again that the 7 is larger than the 4, so we must regroup. However, we have a problem here. We have a 0. So we must go one more column over, and that would be the hundreds. So we're going to take 100, and I'm going to draw a line through the 2, so now we know we have a 1. And we bring a 10 over, so now that's 10. However, we're going to take one of those 10s and put it over here, so that's 14. So this is no longer a 10, it's going to be a 9. So 7 from 14 is 7. 2 from 9 is 7. And if you recall, we made this a 1, so bring the 1 down. So your answer should be 177 with the regrouping. Let's look at the next one. Over here, again, same basic logic. 8 is larger than the 2, so we must regroup. So in this case, we can take a 10 from the 6, and that makes it a 5. Place the 1 above the 2, makes it a 12. 8 from 12 is 4. 3 from 5 is 2. And since we did not do anything in the hundreds, just simply bring that down. Your answer should be 124. If so, great job. Please pick up an eraser and erase your screen. Do that now.